Hi, I'm Carcina.
Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Carcino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. Oh, champagne sloppy. Champagne sloppy. The man decided to stand up and throw down. Oh my goodness. I know a lot of people was waiting on this. Oh man. I just had to sit back and wait. Oh, and by the way, ladies and gentlemen, Gilbert Arenas was fired from Nightcap with Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco. He was relieved of duty. So we just wanted to let everybody know that, in case you didn't know. He's replaced by J.R. Smith, someone who's won an NBA championship and been to the NBA Finals. Now back to the program. Oh, man. So, champagne sloppy. Let's stay there with champagne sloppy. Now, Sloppy decided to go to this game where he is an ambassador for the Toronto Raptors. He's an ambassador. That's his job. He has a nightclub inside of the doggone building called the Share Nightclub, which has been investigated. Now, with all of that being said, we're looking at this situation that's on the table here, and we're looking like, he said, we already know what would happen to Champagne Sloppy if Sloppy really was to go at him and like, yo, I'm not chewing for your head chop. Yeah, if he came in there with all that, that's why he got Chubbs next to him. He got his boyfriend Chubbs right next to him. That's why he's doing this fake ass press. This is the goofiest guy probably in music history. I've never seen a goofball more like Drake. I don't know how anybody can support him at this point. It's his ways and actions. He's the Gilbert Arenas of rap. If you want to say the Gilbert Arenas of hip hop, that's Drake. Fool, you just brought a gun into the building. That's what you basically did with what you just did here. Chubbs ain't dressed to crash nothing. See, I know everything that happened this night. So Champagne Sloppy coming in with some damn Borex in the back of his damn head, some pink balls and stuff. Trying to press somebody. Now, let me tell you what really was going on here. So they were retiring Vince Carter's jersey. First time in Raptors history, they are retiring a jersey. So now it's Vince, because if anybody is going to be retired, it's Vince Carter. He was the first superstar ever. He made that city what it was. So for Vince to have his jersey retired, that meant something. Now, to go down this lane in this avenue of where people expect things to go and where they don't go are two different things entirely. Drake made it his own volition to go into this deep dive of, I'm going to try to press you because I'm mad at another man who dissed me, who made the record. I'm not going to go at him again because I'm scared. I'm going to go after you because you was in the video. You were my friend. Dude, you are a loser. If you can't talk to that man on the phone, you can't approach that man as a man instead of doing some whole shit like what you did last night, then you just proved you was the biggest punk in this whole game. I swear, Drake is the biggest punk in hip hop. Please don't mention this guy in anything no more. Seriously, he's that bad. I don't want to hear Drake. I don't even want to hear a song from this goof. He gonna call Demar Derozan a goof, but what are you? And what you doing?
Let's send it courtside to courtside reporter Drake.
This might be the last one, boys. I'll tell you that. Don't get me fired up tonight. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to Vince Carter, man. Hey, I don't think people understand that's our first retired number, right?
And it's a legit incredible banner too. That banner is beautiful. It's absolutely spectacular, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, we're playing this goof tonight, but it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Hey, look, we're gonna take the break. You're gonna stay with us.
I bet you are. Huh? I've had enough vodka soda grapefruits. It's time to take a break, huh? By the way, put the camera on Jessie Reyes. She looks 20 million out of 10 tonight. Let's get a camera shot of her. Forget these clowns.
So he puts the camera on somebody else's girl, some mid chick, right? Jessie Reyes calls these guys clowns, calls the Sacramento Kings basketball team clowns. Let it be known he's an ambassador for the Toronto Raptors. The NBA uses Drake as an ambassador for the league. And he comes out here like a real corny, scoring boy, like somebody owed him something. Let's listen to this.
See, we have a...
Oh, yeah. Let's get a shot of her. Look at that. Wowzers. Wowzers.
Wowzers? Oh, my God. Black card revoked. Give me that black card. Black guys do not say wowzers. Okay? Drake, we don't say wowzers. Wowzers. I mean, just wowzers. No, we don't say wowzers. This is worse than you was trying to diss Rick Ross and you talking about look at those milkers. We don't say milkers. Okay. All right. You know who said that? White people. Not us. What you gonna say next? Trousers? Black people don't say trousers. This is why we don't identify you. You do not identify with us. They looking at him like, dude, wowzers. Man, I saw that girl last night. Yeah, dude, the milkers. So when you put out these songs and I'm sliding through, standing on business, it's like, what? Now you know you got ghostwriters. Because we ain't hearing wowzers on your rap songs. If Drake really wrote the rap, he'd be like, oh my God, I came through with my fly trousers and the girl looked at me and they were like, wowzers. That'll be a Drake rap. They'd be like, man, Drake wrote that. She has some nice milkers. make yourself look bad when you're trying to embarrass somebody else. That's how bad it is. Milkers, dog. I mean, wowzers. Come on, wowzers. And that guy is going to press somebody? I would have laughed my ass off in his face and gave him the thing I would have did. Man, I'd have probably spit on that dude if I was there. And the first person I'm going after is Chubbs. He'd be the first one to get it. Just so you can know you ain't safe. He'll be the one to get it because of you. I'm starting off with him. Muppet baby lyric. Yeah, it's terrible.
An absolute national treasure right there.
101.92. Jack and I.
And that chick is as mid as a mid chick could ever be.
Holy smokes.
Speaking of national treasure.
Yes, if you ever put a DeRozan banner up, I'll go up there and pull it down myself. That's the answer to your question. Is that what you're going to ask?
No. I didn't mention DeRozan and Kyle.
Yeah, well, shout out to Kyle.
The statues are next. Well,
yeah,
they are. Drake, thank you for joining us in the fourth quarter.
I'm getting cut.
You're not.
Man. Let's cut back to Jesse one more time before I get out of here, boys.
It's over.
And look at him trying to stare somebody down. Yes. Can you say it any lower under your breath? He couldn't hear you. You said it under your breath, under your breath to yourself. Little girl, why do you act this way? Why do you act this way, Drake? Why you act like a little pussy? In fact, you just a dope for that. We all know how up and coward you roll. This and Demar wouldn't pretend to be down. Drake's a whole hoe for this. 100%. Whole hoe. Oh, it was terrible. Oh, yes. 100%. 100% hoe. This was hoe-like behavior. You're standing next to Chubbs, who's cheering the victory for the Raptors, right? And you sitting over there trying to be fake mad, whispering to yourself. Security got called over here because of you.
Yep.
And now it's going to be an investigation to see if you're going to even be with the NBA anymore. It's going to be an investigation, buddy. Because I'm calling Joe Dumars. I'm going to call the president of the National Basketball Association and say, why is Drake allowed to do this? Did you see this? I'm sending him the video, the clips, and the highlights. And we're going to see if you're going to still be able to come up in the stadium anymore. Yep, I'm calling the police. Get your ass up out of here. Need no open holes in the damn game. Messing everything up. Why is he allowed to do that? Because you were already on probation for your whole thing with when Kendrick Perkins. Then your incident with Draymond Green that had you on probation. You think I don't know? I know. I remember everything, boy. I remember everything. You on probation. They gonna consider this a violation of his probation? They do consider this a violation of your probation. And you gonna get bounced up out of here, boy. And when you get bounced up, I want you to look at my video and say, Carcino did this to you. You wanted to mess with my channel. And that's what's got the heat on your ass, boy. You don't do that because it only makes me more dangerous. You're going to want my attention in the wrong way, sir. I hate cowards. And when cowards try to be goons, that's what happened. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's why I say, if you want my attention, you're going to get it. You ain't going to want it, but you going to get it. You don't believe me? Ask Deal with the Rings. He's back on the internet. Got a lot of time on his hands. Nightcap got rid of him, he'll tell you. It ain't cool to mess with Carcino now. He wants no parts of Carcino. And that's a good thing. We don't have to war with each other. Me and Gilbert do not have to do that. Let's go ahead and make this money. We get Underdog come in here and sponsor a show. We'll put the show together. It'll be the biggest thing on the internet in history. Didn't you imagine me, Kwame Brown, and Gil on a show? We gave y'all that for free. Can you imagine what that show would do? Gil would say something stupid and we'll be there to correct him every week. I mean, it's a clown. It's something when a person who's not used to being a tough guy, who's trying to change his image to a tough guy because he hang around tough guys.
Shots at
and he do things that he think a tough guy would do. But it isn't what a tough guy would do. It's what a lame who's pretending to be a tough guy would do. That's what you're seeing here. That's a lame pretending to be a tough guy because he's standing next to a guy who he thinks is tough. That's why I said I would go after Chubbs first. I wouldn't go after him. I would go right for Chubbs because you think Chubbs is the tough guy. So when you see the tough guy get broke down, your confidence level is going to shrink. So your tough guy, who you got, I'm going to show you how tough he ain't. And when I break him down and show you how tough he ain't and how he really ain't spit, then what that's going to, then the attention going to turn to you. And now it's going to be, okay, now you see what happened to your tough guy. Let's see that energy now you got. Let's see it now, tough guy. Now it's time to be tough guy, huh? You a tough guy now, huh? Just your tough braids, huh? With your tough jacket, with your tough beard, huh? Your tough Ozempic, huh? Your tough eyebrows, You tough, huh? You got your tough chain, huh? You feel tough now? You want to stare somebody down like you're gonna do something? You a guru now? Got a camouflage, huh? You going to war? What branch? Huh? You Army? Huh? Navy? Canadian military? What are you? Where's your poppy? Huh? You got on a colorblind ass wool coat? Tough guy? That's your tough coat? You finna camouflage in the crowd? Tough guy? Got your fluffy cami? Tough guy? And your guy look like he's dressing like he's from Compton? Next to you? With chains on? He ready to crash with you? Stupid tough guy. What's gonna happen when you go to Cali now? You ever thought about that, stupid? You ever thought about that, you silly little man? Silly little man named Drake. Let me talk to you something. I've tried to give you advice before in the past and you didn't take it. Now, let me give you some more advice. And I hope you take it. Because you're being real stupid. What do you think they're going to do in Cali? You think all that security you got, you're going to have security like that for the rest of your life. Do you understand what I'm telling you? The rest of your life. Everywhere you go, you're going to have to deal with this. Because you think it's okay to do this because you at home. You think it's all good because you home. You ain't going to be at home forever. You going to go to Cali somewhere and somebody going to snatch your ass off stage. You're waking up people that you don't even know, stupid, who are tough. Tough people ain't on the internet, buddy. They're not trying to go viral. They don't want to be seen. They don't want photographs. You know what they do? All day, they tough for real out in those streets. And they don't like nobody playing with that. And if they see somebody pulling up or pushing somebody that's from their hood or their neighborhood and disrespecting, and they'll take it as you disrespecting the whole West Coast about doing that. And you a Canadian dude. You are creating an environment where you're going to be hurt, sir. You're creating an environment where you are going to get yourself hurt and the people around you hurt. That's what you're doing because you're ignorant. And because this is how I know, you contact academics, who's another clown. So you two clowns all together get other people hurt. I have people that I know I could call if I ever had a situation like that, that would do a whole neighborhood for me. If I really wanted to have a real serious problem, I could make a phone call and a whole neighborhood would go. I'm very much positive about that. But I don't brag about stuff like that because I wouldn't want them to do that. I don't have any beef like that, thank God. But I wouldn't want the people that would do that to go to jail or die. just to try to make me look like a boss or an enforcer. Yeah, I'm a boss. They got families. They go to jail. Who gonna take care of their kids? Who gonna take care of their families? And I ain't have to put no work on in the streets in order to get that respect and love. I got that respect and love because I held them down when nobody else would. These are the people I went to school with. These are the people I've graduated with, and they stayed in the street life. I went on to do other things. They went into the street life. I went and said, I'm going to go into the business route. They was into the drug game. They tried to pull me in like, dude, we getting this money. Let's get this money, man. I said, no, man. I can't do that. I moved out the hood. But I still got love there. My thing is, I'm not going to crash out for nothing but my family. I'm not going to crash out because somebody made a video about me. I'm not finna go say, yo, go to his house. Go smack that dude up. Go tie up his family and risk going to jail. Because then what? These dudes went to jail for stuff they ain't had nothing to do with me. And it was some small things like, man, you know, can you take some groceries over to my mom's? And I did it because his mom's was somebody in our community. You know what I'm saying? And she was elderly. She couldn't really go to the store anymore. Wasn't no Uber Eats. No Uber, we go shopping for you then. She know me, so I can go over there, get the stuff that she needed, and drop it off. He was locked up. I held his mom's down, you know, took care of her. My boy needed some help for his daughter. He was like, can you pick up my daughter? Can you please take her to this and that for me? Because I can't do it. You know, I'm locked up, you know, in this system. I can't do it. I'm gonna be here for about at least 3 months. I'm trying to fight this case and get it fast. I did it. Picked up his daughter, took his daughter to her appointments. Now, there's plenty of things that I do. You guys don't even know I'm part of an organization that helps ex-cons get jobs when they get out of jail. This is Gil right now. Yeah, so you know how many ex-cons we got jobs when it came out? We have a lot of them. I'm not saying we put them into like a Fortune 500 company, but a lot of them are working at your local Wendy's. So please do not antagonize the employees. Not at Wendy's. So what I'm telling you is don't get in the ring with people that are clowns that would send you off. Some of those dudes would abuse that power to try to make them look tough. Have they guys go off, crash, and go press them. Go do that. And those dudes are risking jail, getting arrested, dealing with the law, and you sitting up there making it look like you a don. You know, Chubbs sucker punched the doggone producer. That's a product of Drake. Dude coming to Drake's house. Drake gets sued and got to settle with the guy. Now Chubbs is risk going to jail for sucker punching a doggone record producer. I told you, if he want to come up here and explain why he got fired, he can come up here and explain it to the people. Look, you were relieved of duty, man. What do you want from me? I told your side of the story. You want to, how you gonna tell my side of the story? My side is my side. I will drop the link. The first time around, I told you, did you want to come up? You said no. Well, you didn't say that at all. You was like, I don't want to watch your videos. Now you're complaining about it. So which one is it? If you want to come up, you can come up in the chat. I will drop the link. And then you can say what you got to say. My guys, he like that guy that gets laid off at work. Yeah, man, I ain't get let go. They laid me off. Are you going back there to work, sir? However you wanna word this, man. Word it how you want. You don't work there no more. You've been replaced. The job you used to do, yet somebody else is doing it. What do you want to call that? Shannon Sharp's still there. You know what I'm saying? Shannon's still there. Ocho's still there. What's the change denomination here? Who ain't there no more? Who ain't on the thumbnail no more? Who ain't on the banner no more? You used to be on the banner. You ain't on the banner no more. They replaced you with J.R. Smith. So Spliff is up there now. Okay? Look, it ain't my fault. I didn't make that call. I didn't say replace him with Smith. You know, they got Swift up there to replace you. See, they got Swift. They got a dude that was high as a kite. They said he could do a better job than Gil. So they brought up Swish. J.R. Spliff. So they brought Spliff in to replace you. Then Champagne Sloppy, who out here looking like doggone a mutt dog, is running around here pressing people now. Like, what was you gonna do? Was that supposed to scare DeMar DeRozan? Now, let me explain what happened after the fact. So after this was over, right? After the game was over, they go back to the hotel and decided to antagonize DeMar DeRozan. Drake and allegedly Drake and his people have some cronies that's going to go to the game to get on the nerves or disrupt whatever the hell it is that's going on with DeMar DeRozan. Like, y'all finna jump him at the hotel. Please. First of all, do you think the rest of the team is going to let you jump on DeMar DeRozan? You or these clowns that you got out there? All you're going to do is have those clowns arrested. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's all you're going to do is get those clowns arrested. Mm-hmm. Well, that's what happened when you got clowns. Right. It ain't my fault he looking like Lady Bird. Well, you got a guy saying Wowzers. Listen to what old Frozen had to say. Now, this is the Frozen.
And international players have a lot of great players over there. So, the idea of that sounds cool.
Drake in tonight's broadcast, Demar in tonight's broadcast, Drake said, if you ever put up the Derozan banner up, I'll go up there and put it down myself. What's your reaction to that?
Well, he gonna have a long way to climb to take it down. So tell him good luck.
Thanks, everyone.
Tell him good. You got a long way to climb, boy, to pull that down. So good luck. A Canadian TV actor wearing U.S. military camo looks stupid. That's right, Mark Hayes. I'm like, where's his poppy at? Right? You ready for war and all that, but where's your poppy? See, to honor the fallen soldiers, Canadians wear poppies, like a little red poppy piece to celebrate in remembrance of the soldiers that fought for their freedoms and everything else. Mostly they supposed to wear it every day. Some people wear it every day, wear their poppies. Now, people don't. They would do it on certain holidays and whatever. But when has Drake ever wore a poppy? Drake taking arrows everywhere he turns. Time to retire. He's saying, what he say? Soft side checking in. He ain't get tough with Puff. He ain't get tough with Puff. He ain't get tough with Meek. He ain't get tough with nobody, dog. He got peed on every day. Damn. He was always the one getting beat up. Now you the goon? He said, Fozzie the Bear. You let Demar Derozan, the Frozen sound tougher than you with one line. All that craziness you did.
Players over there. So, the idea of that sounds cool.
Drake in tonight's broadcast, Demar in tonight's broadcast, Drake said, if you ever put up the Derozan banner up, I'll go up there and put it down myself. What's your reaction to that?
Well, he gonna have a long way to climb to take it down. So tell him good luck.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah. Why ain't Drake at Louisiana, right? The return of Cash Money. Why ain't down there with his boy Lil Wayne? Shouldn't you be over there with Weezy? Why you ain't over there with Weezy, dog? That's all I'm wondering. Why you ain't got all this energy? Mm-hmm. Well, he ain't got all that. He ain't got that energy because he ain't cut from that cloth. Yeah, this is better. Yeah. See, Drake. That's that streets right here. You ain't no killer. Why you ain't that guy that made me? So I know it's coward. I don't know why anybody allowed it. Ain't no nigga, ain't no things. Actually, right, move around with Wayne. And now you move around with Ricky. You that you get it. Like you will get it. Think about it, yo. God. And then they allowed it to let you stop it. Now you violent. And then apologize. You know, and now you violent. Told you to chill. You're not fit. That's what you feel. It's that nigga weak. That nigga really thinks dirty clothes and then you let on shine on everything. Am I lying? Hope was you outside and kept up. Where was Chubb? Wayne Grandson. What? It was Jesse Portillo. He was out there fighting on your dick. Twisting your arm. You call it state prison. Hit the alarm. Don't say the truth. If you do anything, you don't see it. Everybody out there, they don't believe it. OBO? If you don't get it. You call it lyrics. Real rhyme. So I can get it. You can't win this battle because you don't rap. You pay for time. You pay for time. It's like why you stop lying. You remind me of Bill. You're in a ring. You ain't feeling arena. Not no more. That's the penis. Who ain't nobody no damn game. You career explain. Everything about you can explain. When you was a goofy begging for hoes, that was the only way you was getting exposed. You sold more, now you could barely go gold. You ain't platinum, you whacking them. Hey man, we just having some fun here. Yeah, Peppermint Patty rap. It's cool to be yourself, Drake. It is cool to be yourself. I just talked to Gil. He said he's done playing with you. He's not gonna give y'all no more attention. That's the quote that he says every week. Why he keep giving us attention. So he's still giving us attention. So it don't matter. Mm-hmm. Right. That's what I'm saying. You a tough guy who want to play tough when you hang around tough people. I've been around Jay Prince plenty of times. That don't make me tough. Me and Jay Prince ain't went out there to go beat somebody down or nothing. So what does that do in the real walk of things to saying, oh man, he tough? Us, he was Uncle Jay. He was dropping knowledge and business ideas. And the fact of the code of the street of respect can go all the way to business. Now, my Patreons, y'all got signed. Some of y'all got signed copy books. I got Jay Prince to sign y'all books. Some of y'all probably in the chat right now. Y'all know y'all got a signed book for me. Y'all know my Patreons right now. So I tell y'all to get in now. Don't wait till December to try to get in. Because when we start giving away money again, like remember last year we gave away that money? All right. See, y'all didn't expect that to happen. That's why I told y'all, join the Patreon, because you're going to be missing out on prizes, gifts, the whole nine. We don't just give y'all information. Who said Jay Prince got arrested? I ain't heard Jay Prince say he got arrested or got raided. Jay Prince was sponsored with him. He was managing him. So that's why he got involved. Drake is a hoe. All right. And everything he do now, he make me ashamed. I even looked at him or played a record. Like I'm ashamed that I even played a Drake record. That's how bad it is. That's how bad it got. Yo. Yeah, who this? No, I'm live streaming right now. But what you want to know about the election? Oh, man. Look at them. They got off the phone quick. I said, I'm live streaming, but what you want to know about the election? Drake's goons calling you. Okay. Word on the street. They be talking about me. And I'm like, oh, they must be ready for Drizzy to go. He said, I can honestly say I have never played him, and came in this chat and probably a year ago and said Drake is the worst Cash Money rapper ever. Well, where are you from? That would answer a lot of questions too. Where are you from? Wonder Cash, where you from? That will explain a lot. I don't like fakeness. You know what I'm saying? When a dude is just a clown and just fake. Why you ain't mad at the guy that made the song? You ain't mad at the guy that made the song? Oh, he from New Zealand? Oh, you from New Zealand? Oh, man, you said he the worst Cash Money guy ever? Woo! He said, I've never played Drake. Man, it's like he worse than Mac Main. New Zealand ain't dealing with you. Dude, you still talking about Gil? You still stuck on Hill, man. Why are you still stuck on this dude? The dude did not take the link. The dude did not come up. Going once, going twice. He DMing, but if he don't want to come up, that's on him. Look, man, look here. He got fired. Tell him to go live on his channel and explain why he's no longer on the show. Why he's been replaced. The job he has been the job that he claims is not a job because it was volunteer work. So your volunteers, your services are no longer needed in the community. So have him explain it away. But we've all known that guy that got fired and he, I just gotta let go. They could call me back. They said they're gonna call me back, dude. Be like, all right, dog. Are you going in tomorrow? No, not tomorrow. It's too early. Oh yeah, he's gone. They replaced him with this guy, J.R. Smith from the Cavs. He's not on nightcap anymore. Nope. They took his nightcap. His key card can't open the door no more. Shannon Sharp like, hey, give me that nightcap. Yup. Give me. I'm gonna need your nightcap back, and I'm gonna need your key card. Yep. Yeah, you might get this back. Yeah. Well, I'm available anytime you need me. I'm available. You could just pull me up. Oh, yeah. We'll think about that. How you love that volume too? That bum says, he said, that bum top 5 says DeMar DeRozan is good in Toronto. He said he don't know what Drake's talking about. I don't know what he talking about. Drake don't run Toronto. He's got this illusion that he's the Don of Toronto. He's not. Everything is equated to you selling records, homie. And you ain't selling records, that power is gone. Nobody give a damn about you no more. God damn. You couldn't get the first down? You sorry bastard? God damn. If you blow my goddamn money, how you not get the first down? I'm sitting here watching all my games. How you not get the goddamn first down? You must be the dumbest son of a... I'm not happy to see that. It seems like everybody's migrating over to doggone Arizona too. All my boys is out there. Oh, they ain't gonna hit that. Yeah, that's over. I'm tired of that picture now. I'm gonna nail that mother shut. Okay, we got that rolling. Come on, Dallas. What the? See? That ticked me off right there. Dallas. God damn, Dallas. My money on the line. You better not blow this for me. I swear, Dallas. No fucking way. Too much money on the line. We talking thousands. Goddamn Dallas. Drake is the richest in Toronto. Wrong. You know the guy that lives next door to Drake got more money than Drake. He ain't no richest guy. He ain't even close. The richest guy in Toronto, you don't even know. Trust me, it's endless. There is no way to even calculate the money. I will let y'all in on something that's on the Patreon that will blow your goddamn mind. The richest family in the world that runs the entire world. Remember I told you there's one guy that runs the entire world. They got all the money. Everything's connected into him. And I didn't even want to bring his name up. Because we would talk early years ago when we were kids. When we were being educated. Who this man was. And what he controlled back then. We're talking maybe early 80s. When I want to go watch The Last Dragon, I'm learning about who this man is. Man who runs the world. I'm going to show you right there. The man who runs the world. That was in May 1st, 2020. And you try to Google him, you're not going to find him. Right now, that guy would probably be dead because he was about 80-something there, but he would be in his hundreds by now. But it doesn't matter. Whoever he has, his family, they run everything. People's like, how do you even spell his name? Yeah, look at that. I'm going to let you listen. What's up, constituents? What's good? As promised, I would tell you the man who runs the world, who sits up high and looks down low. There's one man who's running this show right now. And you thinking all these different names that you know. You will be wrong because it's a man you don't know. It's a man who people think they know. It's a people have seen a photo and thought that's the man. It's not him. Not him. There's no place in this world he cannot travel. There's nowhere in the far universe he will never be arrested. Never spend a day locked up. Court, trial, nothing. He doesn't have to worry about money. He can have anything in the world that he possesses and wishes and desire. Now, some believe this is not even his name that I'm about to give you, but it is his name. Yep. Francois Maracate. There you go. Now you know the name. For the first time on YouTube, I have told you. Go on the Patreon and you'll learn more about the man that runs the world. Now, and that's his real name. And nobody really knows. You know, other people love to investigate to try to prove me wrong, right? They love that because they want to say, well, you're lying. We're going to investigate this and prove you wrong. And it scared them what they found out without even knowing. Without even knowing what was going on. I'm dead serious. Without even knowing what's going on. They found out something and it scared the living life out of them. So join the Patreon and then you would know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's many people that didn't figure out like what's going on out there. Others haven't. He's almost 100 years old. He's probably over 100 by now. He's got to be probably 108, 109. But that's the Pope. The Pope worked for him. Watch the video on the Patreon and you'll see what all he owns. The Bilderberg and Rothschild groups were built up in the teens of the late 90s. You're correct. He lives in one of the castles where they have the meetings from the Bilderberg group. One of his castles is in Switzerland. That's where he normally was living. He's a French Canadian. So when you said Drake was the richest person in Toronto, I had to laugh. This guy's a French Canadian. And he sits on top of all of it. All of it. Coffee. He owns coffee plants, fields, the ones in Brazil. Everybody's normally in Colombia. He owns the one in Brazil. He owns like all of this. Like y'all don't even know. Produce, everything. It's out there. That's the real French connection. Like Like, no, he's for real. Like, he owns all of it, everything that moves. You can't even calculate it. Money means nothing to him. It's endless. He has more power than anything. They own the entertainment, the French foreign press. It's all him. So what is he going to do? You can't do. You have no idea the range of how far this thing goes with him. He owns it all. He will never be anything. His family sits above the high table. Oh, you won't find him. You will find everybody else, but you won't find him. Look, I can just do something right now. Look, I just did something quick. And I'm going to tell you this. Look at this. This is how you spell the name. You see that? Jean-Francois Maricate. His name is Francois Maricate. So everybody has the name. Even women to men have the name Francois into their names. I'm just saying. It's just a very powerful name. But everyone's trying to find out and get this guy. You basically ain't going to just find him. Oh, yeah. Let me show you something. That's the Maricate name. I want you to start looking at the famous cousins. Let me see if I can blow this up for you. Celine Dion, the Prime Minister of Canada. Saint Prime Minister. Betty Thompson, Alanis Morissette, Angelina Jolie, Avril Lagan, whatever. Right? Look at this. Amy Adams. Don Maricate, the hockey player. Right? Anna Paquin. Y'all want to see how powerful this thing goes? The United States seal. Right? And you'll see the U.S. presidents that's linked. We're going to show you all of these people. Justin Trudeau, the Trudeau family. Brett Favre. Tom Landry. Right? Adrienne Barbeau, the actress. Listen, look at all these people. Hillary Rodham Clinton. Mark Wahlberg. Ali Landry. You think all these people are accident? Look, the historical knights and kings. Albert II. And I told you they ran the world, right? And you didn't even know it. Ellen DeGeneres. Eva Longoria. See, I try to tell y'all, the Patreon is bigger than what you expect. Justin Bieber, Jim Carrey, Marion Maricate, Paul McCartney, The Cardinal, Tom Hanks, James Monroe, Ava Gardner, Jennifer Lawrence, Gina Davis. You think they picked these people out of a hat? They've been selected. Ernest Hemingway. This has been going on for generations. Ryan Gosling, Canadian professional player from the Toronto Maple Leafs. Drake's the richest one in Canada. You got to be joking. Sharon Stone, Jared Leto. Look at this. The Kings, the country singers. This list goes on and on. Randy Couture, all of these people. The Prime Minister of Quebec, the Cardinal, Ricky Gervais. Yep. One of Hitler's very famous men. Erwin Eugene Jonas Rommel, World War II German Field Marshal. Mitt Romney, Zoe and Emily DeJeanette, both of them. Chris Pratt, Alex Trebek, the Sutherland family, James Caan, Dan Aykroyd. Look at this. Brie Larson, Rachel Nichols, Brendan Fraser, Alice Witt. Look at this. Mark Ruffalo. And y'all think I just be making stuff up? The whole Arquette family. You ever wonder why they was even famous in the first place? Patricia Arquette, David Arquette, the whole Arquettes. There's nothing. Denzel Washington. Kamala Harris. Joe Biden. They're related. They're cousins. This is what I wasn't allowed to show you on the Patreon. I mean, on YouTube. So I don't know how far we can go here, but this is why I tell y'all to get on the Patreon. There's a lot more of this. So definitely start paying attention. John Wayne, Tom Cruise, Colin Powell, all of these people are cousins. The Manning family, Ronda Rousey. And they're all connected to the Maricate family. The man who ran the world, who runs it. We'll just stop there because we're getting ready to go into a whole different thing here. So if you're not subscribed to It's Just Fake News, yeah, and I would just fake all that. Well, they happen to explain it all. So you could take it from there. So if you want to go into a deep dive, go on the Patreon, Carcino for Life Patreon. This is why we do it. Everybody else, thank y'all for donating to the Cash App, which is Carcino. And God bless y'all. It's football time. And Gil, I offered you a job, man. You could have came up here and spit some bars. You chose not to do so. So that's on you. And Drake, you a sucker. I never play a song of yours. You're a chump.